Tell me about the role that business value plays and how you guys operate.
When we look at opportunities to employ Cognitive, we also manage the bank's 5-year roadmap. We look at that roadmap and say, where does Cognitive play a role in solving some of the things that we want to accomplish as an organization?
How do you kind of view the role of, since you're focused on business value, of kind of design thinking and that type of thing within, and agile. Yeah. So is that like a critical part of your strategy as well?
By including our stakeholders, and we had a workshop with our executives and really introduced them to innovation and allowed them to tell us what they felt the business problems were in the organization, and then began to prioritize how we began to solve those. That design thinking strategy really helped us with the cultural aspect to say, we're not just building technology and hoping that we'll solve a problem. We're looking at the problems first, and then looking, can we apply technology to it?
And the success is not just a function of the technology; it's the actual adoption.
Absolutely, yeah, and that's critical for us. Is adoption is king, right? I mean, I'd rather have a little less ambitious of a cognitive platform that we're rolling out that has higher adoption than something that is very ambitious but no one wants to use, no one can use. So it's striking that balance on how do you get some of that capability rolled out, get comfort in the organization before you start, continue to iterate through and creating much more complex systems.
What are some of the areas you see that we've already kind of laid out in our original design thinking but are coming next? What other areas?
There's a lot of concepts around concentration risk, how many dollars of capital you can have allocated to a particular class of loans and others. So allowing us to model that and including economic factors that'll help us understand what happens in the next downturn. I mean, we're having to face some of this already through stress test type of activities, but leveraging those modeling efforts to say what industries, what type of clients are the ones we want to go after, and we can serve the best if there's an economic downturn coming down the pike. So it's really moving further into the finance organization. We can build these great cognitive systems, but unless we adopt and enforce the process to use them, they're just pieces of technology. So, to your point, it's how do you adopt and how do you roll this out in a way that we get the business value. That's what a lot of our focus is on.
It's about amplifying human cognition. You're actually trying to help the human beings be better at what they do.
That's right.
And if you can kind of go into it and let them know that you're really here to help them and kind of color the conversation that way up front, and you're trying to make money with it too.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Then I think that's going to really drive up an organization's success at achieving value from their investments in AI.
Absolutely.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much, appreciate it.